Hey there, folks. Welcome to another C64 Sunday. I'm Zerfall, and now that the busy month of June is over, we're going to get right back into it with the game Armalyte, which is the sequel to Delta. Delta didn't make the top 100, but Armalyte did. And of course, remember is the one that cracked this version of the game. Do you remember? I do. Scenario: enter the forbidden zone beyond the nightmare of Delta with Armalyte. Two freedom fighters lost in 8 sections of deadly galaxy. Their own determination and control are the only elements standing between them and oblivion. Armalyte, featuring 8 levels of frantic shoot-'em-up action requiring nerves of steel and a sharp eye for the invading alien forces, with stunning and original graphics, animation, and tracks of superlative music and sound effects. This is the biggest blast since the big one. And we have a mission briefing, which I will scroll down to 200 years. The last thing was like the back of the box. 200 years ago, a war was beginning. War broke out between the Scythian, Khanate, and the Terran Empire. After it was proven the Hephaestions were responsible for the acts of piracy in the region of space known as Delta, Earth finally won after 50 years of conflict. Things were in a mess, but out of the ashes, Armalyte Industries emerged and seized power. In the years that followed, the Delta incident was forgotten, although the reestablishment of trade routes steered well clear of Delta space. 5 years ago, a patrol in Delta space stumbled into what appeared to be an abandoned Hephaestion research output. Armalyte Industries established a research base in the ruins of the old Hephaestion outpost, where scientists were accompanied by a token force of light armor because Hephaestion resistance was low. 4 months ago, Armalyte Industries received a message that scientists were on the verge of a massive breakthrough, but shortly afterwards, all contact was lost with the outpost communications. Communications have not been reestablished since, and no patrol can get near the place. This suggests the output has been overrun by invading forces. According to the transmission received just before the loss of contact, the Hephaestions had made a similar breakthrough to that of the AI's scientists. They had discovered a power source of near infinite potential, but they weren't ready to tap the source. I mean, I'd tap that, but I guess they weren't ready. AI have decided to hire independent fighting forces to disguise their military involvement, for such risky maneuvers would surely alert their clients around the galaxy and seriously damage their business reputation. Your mission is to enter Delta space and reclaim the outpost. According to intelligence, much of the surrounding area of space is under Hephaestion control. Be careful out there. Hephaestions utilizing the resources at the base have an almost limitless supply of ships and firepower, far more advanced than we know. To counter this, we can equip you with state-of-the-art weaponry and the very latest in military transport. We will be on hand to ferry replacement craft, although your ships are expensive and supply is short. We're a giant intergalactic corporation, but we are not going to throw infinite ships at this problem. To get the ship into Delta space, it has to be stripped of all heavy armory, but throughout the deep space battlefield, there are munition pods, crystal-like formations in space, to collect. These provide the ship with massive energy surge, activating the inner built shield, rendering you invulnerable for a short while. Continually shooting the crystal-like munition pods provides the ship with weaponry. The more shots the pod takes, the better the weapon received. In 2-player mode, additional pods appear, providing... This is part of your mission briefing. In 2-player mode, additional pods appear, providing enough power for both fighters. If you're fighting alone, there is a remote unit which fires as you do and follows your ship unless you detach it from your ship. All right, and this goes into the scoreboard and everything. So let's go ahead and get started. So, Armalyte came out in 1988 and was the sequel to Delta. It's game number 47 in our Lemon 64 Top 100. But the thing about that is that it had a score of 8.51. It still has a score of 8.51, but it's dropped 2 spots to number 49 in the current Lemon 64 list. I guess some other games must have popped up above it while its score didn't really change that much. Whoops, I might have hit 2 by mistake. I'm going to enable the fast loader. We're going to use high scores. We are going to load the high scores that are currently in there. Speaking of high scores, on the C64 wiki, the high score is 2,291,700 or so, maybe 200. But the third place high score is actually 101,000. So we might have a chance, depending how good I am at this game. Now, the controls are pretty straightforward. You move around, press the button lightly to shoot once, hold it down to charge up your battery and shoot a stronger weapon. We're going to be playing one-player mode here. And you press the Commodore key to change between your weapons. So we have, you know, a little guy. If we hit space, he will stay where we leave him. So, depending on what you're trying to do, you know, it could be good to... Whoa, 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 leave me alone. Jeez. There we go. Oh, jeez. This was probably the easier path to take. Alright. Oh, jeez. I shouldn't have done this. Alright. Reactions weren't too bad. We survived. So this is one of those games where I am going to have a hard time talking very much because I am not the best at shoot-'em-ups. Alright, we can take these guys. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you doing? Oh, jeez, can I fly over? Man, oh, the background is killing me. That's weird. Oh, I must have spawned in the background so it stopped killing me. Oh, shoot. Alright, not so bad. So I'd imagine the background can't hurt my ship, so depending on what you know is coming. Jeez! If I get better at figuring out where to put my ship, I think at the start you want to just be here. It's almost always just straight on for the first. Oh man, I had power-ups and I didn't take them? Let's get going here. Come on. Oh, well, that one was just a battery power-up. Oh, there's another one down here. See, I was missing these power-ups at the beginning. Oh, nice. I'm shooting behind me now. Alright, this is good. I went the bad way, but this shoot behind is definitely a good thing to have. And I'm going to let this change one more time. Yeah, there we go. Now we got some shots. Okay. Now that we're filling the screen with bullets no matter where we are, things should get a little bit better for us. Because it's going to be harder for ships to sneak up behind us and whatnot if we're shooting behind too. Oh, but I hate these little guys at the bottom. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, jeez. I'm so bad at these games. Okay. Ah, I do like how you can still control your exploded body. After you've been hit by something. Okay. I don't know. I made a bunch of notes, and I don't know why I thought I'd be able to read them while I was constantly dying. Hopefully we can make it to a second level. Because then it'll kind of make sense. Oh, I bet you I gotta break these before I can get through. There we go. Oh, frick off. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, what have I done? Oh, nice. I had a little bit of invulnerability there or something. Yeah, my ship was flashing a little bit. Oh, shoot. I think I'm out of power. Let's grab this as a power-up so that for the boss I have some. Alright, to be fair, for one ship against all these guys, I'm not doing too bad. Who's going to send just one ship out on one of these sort of adventures? Alright, are we coming up to the first boss? It looks like we are. Okay, he shot one straight at me and I didn't notice. The pattern should be pretty easy to learn, though. I didn't even see my score. My score clearly isn't good enough to make the top score. We're going to try again here. So, as you can see, the game is very similar to Gradius. There's actually a remake of this game for the Amiga. But there's not a... Okay, take a backwards one, and then if I can, 2 backwards ones. I don't know why I'm not shooting backwards yet. Oh, do you know what? I need to figure out what the Commodore key is, because apparently... it changes... Yeah, it changes what weapon you're using here. See, it says A at the bottom. I don't really know what the difference is right now, though. Maybe your power-up changes based on it? Now I'm using B. I'm not seeing that much of a difference yet. Ah, there we go. Alright, so let's change our power-up weapon one more time here. And find out what it does. But first, wait till we're somewhere where we can survive pretty easily. Okay, that didn't seem to be much of much. For C, and it goes back to A. I like B. The nice spread. Actually, do you know what? For the boss, I bet you C is going to be best. But that spread is good for a whole bunch of enemies. And you know what? For the... Oh, I should just done a charge-up attack. Oh, well, I'm invincible. Let's get through there. So if I make it to the boss, what I should do... Shoot! Get away. Monsters, stay away! Is, first off, change to C, like I said. And second off, hit space so that guy just stays there, because now I can dodge better. Okay. Seems like a pretty straightforward pattern so far. That's just a mid-boss! Jeez! Jeez, what a waste. Okay, and I want to change that to C. Holy crap, this one's tiny. Okay. They were just playing me. And that's okay. I mean, it's a game. It's supposed to... I'm supposed to play it, not the other way around, but... Whatever. Well, I don't know why those broke. Oh, jeez. It's because it's a real boss. I don't have any charge-up attacks left. Oh, jeez! Okay, his pattern's not so bad. Just dodge and stuff, and at least we can break his bullets. So we shouldn't have too hard a time with this. I'm going to leave that guy right there. Jeez! But we managed to make it to the high score. I'm going to put Zer in here. Oh, I got to do it with the keyboard! Or with the joystick. Like I said, the third place high score on the thing was 101,000, because nobody bothers to put in high scores. So... I mean, technically I could upload the screenshot to the C64 wiki and be like, look, I'm pretty cool. I got 113,000. I'm going to give this game one more try, and I'm going to try to talk a little bit more about it. Now, this game was made in 1988 by Thalamus. Thalamus also made the game we played last week, Creatures. It also made Creatures 2, and of course, the terrible shoot-'em-up, Xmas Roids. The music here is by Martin Walker, who also did the music for the C64 version of Altered Beast, Indiana Jones, and The Fate of Atlantis, and Ninja Spirit, and the music is pretty kicking. The graphics were by Robin Levy, who also did the graphics for Last Ninja 3 and Turbocharge. And it's important to note that this game actually won the British Golden Joystick Award for Best Graphics in 1989, but I couldn't find any more information on Robin Levy. They're not on Wikipedia or anything like that. The programming was by John Kemp and Dan Phillips, both of whom worked on Citadel, which was a game published by Electric Dream Soft. And Dan Phillip also worked on Last Ninja 3 and Hunter's Moon. So this is actually probably the best game that most of these people worked on, other than Last Ninja 3 for the graphics. I'm going to change this to B before we get started. And you know what? I'm going to try to take... I messed it up. I should have left him at the bottom. So we know there's going to be a odd down here, and I want to get it... Do you know what? Screw those guys. Maybe I want to survive more than I want score. And I want a top shoot. Okay. Whoops. That wasn't a horrible time to use that. Oh, you know what? If you had lined up in the right spot there, it would have actually been pretty good. If you know exactly where they're going to switch, sometimes you can line yourself up to kind of hit them from the top and the bottom. I already lost a life. Not so great. Ah, I took it as a... I don't know why I'm doing so bad. Well, I do know I'm not very good at the game, but... I also try to pull crap like that where I get too close to the front of the screen. If you're fast enough, you could get both. Okay, that's horrible. Horrible play. There was actually also a... So there was a remake for the Amiga. They also were going to make a sequel for the C64, which never came about. Jeez, I need to lock that guy into place if I'm going to do that. There was also a remake for the Game Boy that was supposed to come out, but never did. So, I don't think I'm going to get up there in time. But I am going to get there. Oh, see, there's an extra one up there I could have taken. Oh, it just keeps getting better! Alright. I seem to be shooting much slower now, though, because of this. See, I thought there was, like, the 3 power-ups. I'm just gonna have to keep shooting those things, see how far I can get it before I hit it. Oh, that's not the power I want. I thought I pressed the Commodore button! Whatever. Take what we can get. I understand why they think front is better than backwards for power-ups. I do not understand why they think up and down is better than forward. I mean, it's a good thing to have, but up and down is clearly... It's good, but it's not like the be-all end-all for what you need here. Alright, let's see how many we can get this thing gone up to. Shouldn't have wasted that there. Oh, shoot, I thought I was going to hit them. Ah! Alright. You know me, I've always got to try one more time. And this time, I think I've said it. Oh, I didn't say everything I want to say about this game. According to the critics, one last thing about the game here. First off, let's line up on this one. We're going to grab the front one, and then use that. That wasn't frontwards at all. I'm extra confused about how these power-ups work now. These are clearly the backwards ones or the second one. This one's getting shot up like crazy. I'll tell you that right now. See if I can get even further than last time. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so this is apparently what they think is the best power-up. And I don't know what happened. I became invincible for a short period of time. Okay, that is not a very good power-up. Let's take this one. Yeah. Not bad. I mean, maybe you're supposed to just take one of each. And it ends up with the most amount of shots across the screen as you can get. We're definitely not going to try for the invulnerability one, because that one really isn't... I say it's not worth it, and then I constantly die. I got my B mode on now, though. Alright. So according to... C64, this game got a really good score. It was in the 90s. It was a score of... Jeez. Oh gosh, that was such a waste. It was a score of 97. Power play. Jeez. I do better once and then I proved to everybody that that was a fluke. Okay, grab this one. Okay, I'm going to play one more time after this because I think I've got a better strategy for getting power-ups at the start. We'll see how it works out. Power play gave this game a 85%, which is pretty good. Alright, we're getting through here. Break that, break that. Stick to one side. That's sort of the trick on these guys. Oh, I wasn't fast enough. ASM, which I'm not exactly sure what that is, but issue 1 of 89 gave this game 11 out of 12. They seem to be thinking that 12 is a better score. So I'm going to put this guy right here. He's not in the right spot. Shoot. Okay, take the first power up. I messed that up. Do you know what? I gotta figure this out. Why am I invincible? Oh, that regular power up just gives you invincibility too, eh? I just want to die real quick here. Although it's important to note that if you go this way, there isn't a power up, and if you go to the bottom way, there is. That's kind of BS. Alright. Cultboy.com in 2010 gave this game an 8.75 out of 10. GameBase64 calls it a classic and gives it a 10 out of 10. And C64.com 9.5 and C64 Games 9 with apparently 6,207 downs, which means you're down with the game. Okay. I think that's the right spot. Yes. Okay. Alright, so we managed to get 2 power-ups out of this. We gotta get back to the bottom. We gotta get our up and down. Okay, I accidentally got the double forward blast, but you know what? We'll take it. And you'll see that if I go this bottom route, yes, there is a power-up there. It might be because... Oh my god. Shoot, I took the same one again. I mean, my shots are green now. I don't know if that actually means anything, but I definitely need to get an up and down power up if we're going to get through with a maximum score. Alright. Up and down. Alright. Alright, we're getting lots of shots off now. Ignore those guys. Be very careful here. Commodore key for using B. Oh, come on! My power shot went off. What's interesting is you actually end up with... Oh shoot, I didn't mean to waste that. That was my last one. Multiple levels of multiple things here. Alright, 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 alright. I forgot to go to one side, but we still worked out. Let's just stay way back if we can. Okay, that is not worth trying to take this time. Oh. I guess I should have just taken the power-up. Okay, I'm going to take this one as an energy power-up. I don't think it turned into an ultra shot, which it was... I was under the impression it was supposed to. I've got to Commodore key it before we get to the mid-boss, just in case I do have a power-up shot. I don't think so, but... Okay, here we go. Okay, one through the middle. Then he's gonna do his little flyabout. 1, 2. Oh, no, he tricked me, but I still survived somehow. No, I was still invincible. Lucky for that, I kind of timed that poorly. I got 0 lives left. Alright, come on, open up. How did I thought that was one you could break. Jeez. Well, I got a higher score than before. I really thought I could get to the last boss in time here, but I don't have a lot more time to play. Yeah, we're almost half an hour into this anyways. We'll give it one more go. It'll only take me 5 minutes to completely lose here. Alright, so maybe this time what we'll do... Make sure we're lined up both on it. Just take that first power up. Nope, this does not work as well. Okay, nope, we're okay. We got 2 types of power-ups. Now we can focus on this thing. Whoa. It might be if you just break enough guys. It might be if there's not enough sprites on the screen, it can't load. Okay, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, jeez. But I got it. Okay. So the next one we have to change 6 times, and then we can just start going crazy and grabbing whatever we want. Because we're not doing too bad. I could see how 2 players would be a little more easy to handle in this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that is a shield. Whoa. Maybe every time you get a power-up you get a shield? Maybe it's a power-up you've already gotten you get a shield? I don't know. I'm not going to try to be fancy there and kill these guys. I'm just going to hang out down here, let them get hit. I will take this as an energy power-up instead, because I am not risking it. Alright, alright. Probably the best we've played so far. Don't want to get ahead of myself here, but... Whoa. So, hopefully we can beat the last boss in this try, because I've got to get going soon. Oh, survived that for once. Can I make it through this? Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, man, oh, God, oh, man, oh, God. I don't know that that works as an actual power-up. It does look like I did just get a little bit of invulnerability there. 3 of those guys. Oh no, I thought I dodged. Alright. We've got a power-up. Alright, and the second time he shoots 1, 2, 3, okay. Oh, got him! Nice, okay. And I think we got a level up from that, or a life back or something. Take it. Take what you can get. Oh no, no, yes. No, no, yes. Oh, dang, that was close. Okay, this is the one where you have to wait. Because the second time is a trick. Then it's a go time. Oh, jeez. Well, I got it, so I might as well. And you can't get to that other one unless you're really far ahead. Okay, I want this on C, actually. Oh, jeez. Okay, go back to your little spot. I'm out of power-ups. So, oh, jeez. Yep, I cannot beat this boss. Not good enough. Alright. Anyways, I'm Zerfall. We've been playing Armalyte, the sequel to Delta. It's a pretty good game. I think you should check it out. You'll probably do better than me if you're better at these shoot-'em-ups. I really don't know why I'm so bad at them, but it's just one of those things. Other games where you need timing and coordination, I'm pretty good at, but I guess I just get into panic mode when I'm doing a shoot 'em up. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again on another Sunday.